Hello everybody, my name is Nikki Ray, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial video today of stuff that I've learned while I've been doing my BodyHoops instructional training. There's a couple basic ways where I teach people how to hoop around their waist, and the first one we're going to do is we're just going to put the hoop over us, and basically what we're doing is we're going to kind of get one foot in front of the other. We're just going to do this rocking motion. So if you want to kind of do it with me, and then kind of put your foot back and kind of feel the motion. So I'm using my belly button and I'm using the small of my back. So when I go to push off, I'm going to give it a nice push, and I'm just going to push off with my belly button. So here we go. Ready? So I'm pushing off and I'm using my belly button. And if you want, as a way to kind of help to make sure that you're doing it in the right, just kind of put your hand right there and make sure that the hoop's hitting it. So I'm going to do it with my left hand and again. Okay, right hand, right hand. Alright. Oops. So now what we're going to do, now that we're kind of used to it, is I'm going to show you guys how to go with the flow. So you're just going to go with the way that your hoop is moving. So my hoop is going this way, so when it comes around, I'm just going to let the hoop do the turning, and I'm just going to spin it around. So basically all I'm doing is I'm taking this left foot, and I'm just dropping it back, turning it around. Okay, let's try that a couple more times. Good job, good job. So now that we've kind of learned how to spin this direction, we're going to learn how to go the opposite direction. Now you're going to do is just kind of step in place, and you're going to turn the opposite direction. Your hoop is spinning. It does feel a little bit more awkward, and you're going to give a lot more push from your center, which is where your belly button is. Excuse me, I got a little too crazy. Okay, so I was spinning. Now I'm going in the opposite direction. Alright, so the other way that I teach people how to hoop around their waist is that we start with a pickup. Now, if you're comfortable with waist hooping, we're going to take our leading hand, which is the direction that our hoop is going. We're going to catch it in front of our body, and we're going to spin it. We're just going to gently bring it up. So, see how I caught it? Okay. And now, it's in my hand. I'm going to give it a couple spins, and then I'm going to look to see where this opening or window is above me. And then, when I feel comfortable, I'm going to turn back into the hoop and push off with my center. And then I come back. Okay, so let's try that again. I'm going to do a lift. I'm going to come back down. And lift. Doing it this way I've found kind of helps with people who have a little bit more trouble with waist hooping, because you get kind of anxious, and sometimes it's nice to have a different perspective on it. So remember to find your window, and then turn down with it. And then push back to your center. Moving and turning with your hoop is going to help to keep your momentum going. Okay, so this time I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to bring it back down. Do you see how I did that? Up, a couple spins, back down. Did that too slow. Alright, so now let's take the hoop off of our bodies. I'm going to teach you one last thing, and that's just a infinity or a figure 8 motion. And all we're going to do is we're going to take our hand and go from one side to the other. Follow me. Okay, now I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to do the same thing. Alright, so I'm going to take my hoop and see how my hand is. I'm just going to lightly grab it, and I'm just going to give it a gentle toss forward. So ready, and toss. I'm letting the hoop do most of the work, and then when it just comes around, Just letting it roll with my wrist. Okay? So let's go 2 hands. Good job. This is what it looks from the side view. 2 hands. See how it's going from one side to the other. Okay, now I'm going to let go with my right hand. I'm just going to do it with my left hand. Left hand always feels a little bit more awkward, but the more you practice going different directions, the more comfortable that'll be with your hoop dance. Okay, so let's come back to our center. And let's bring it down. And we're just going to put our feet back a little bit and make kind of like this plank motion. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I look forward to talking with you more. Thank you.